हेलो। नमस्कार, मैं हूँ सुधीर। मेरे साथ है नवल। वेलकम टू प्लेइंग 11 फुटबॉल। हे नवल, कैसे हो?
Hey Sudhir, not so good.
Not so good. But I mean, it was kind of a little bit boring game. एक वे में बोल सकता है कि हैदराबाद missed their chance to go to grab some more points and go up the table.
या तो अपन एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे टफ फाइट बट
Yeah.
मिला नहीं टफ फाइट. एट द सेम टाइम हैदराबाद ने भी यू नो डिड नॉट गिव देयर बेस्ट.
Yeah, it didn't look like Hyderabad was up to it. Maybe it's because of the exhaustion playing to just हमने कहा like they're playing a lot of games in span of 2 weeks, so that could be that. It's just don't know what happened, but Hyderabad really didn't look like what they were, and obviously Jamshedpur also wasn't at their best either.
या सो जैसे अपन ने देखा वैस्किस को चांस ही नहीं मिले, जो भी एक चांस मिला
वो
वो
कठिनाई
कन्वर्ट
में
नहीं कर पाए बेटर. हाँ. एंड बाकी लोग ने ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं किया. आई वाज क्वाइट सरप्राइज्ड कि फारूक चौधरी और लिंडोंगल को स्टार्ट किया था जमशेदपुर ने.
या बिल्कुल he
वो
had
टीम ज्वाइन होके 1-2 डेज नहीं हुआ और स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप में आ गए. सो दैट कुड विद दैट यू कैन सी दैट जमशेदपुर का भी कुछ अच्छा नहीं है सीन, राइट?
yeah
तो या बट या आई डेफिनेटली थॉट दैट दे वुड गेट फ्यू मिनट्स बट स्टार्ट कर दिया.
बिल्कुल yeah
डायरेक्ट
even I
स्टार्टिंग
didn't
11.
expect them to start बिल्कुल like
या
okay एक दो दिन हुआ and I didn't expect them to start but yeah but I
so
think
that shows Jamshedpur is not, Jamshedpur ka camp is not really happy with their performance.
Mhm.
So yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the table quickly. After 13 games into the season for Hyderabad, they're sitting on in fourth place, and जैसे आप देखेंगे जमशेदपुर is in 14th place, so there's not much difference. अगर आप देखोगे East Bengal से भी देखोगे, it's only 6 points difference, so there's almost like another 7 games to go for most of the teams. So it's so yeah, Hyderabad has to start picking up more points, start getting the win. They're still in like a draw phase, like they're picking up few draws here and there. They pick up a win and they get a loss. It doesn't really help their cause to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, so hat trick of draws for Hyderabad. So
बिल्कुल.
they it's more like 4 points dropped than picking up two draws.
Yeah,
So they could have been easily third in this table,
yeah,
considering how they performed with Odisha and Jamshedpur. I don't think they deserve it anyway.
yeah. So some of the things like अगर आप stats भी देखोगे, not really a game that Hyderabad wants to remember. जैसे हमने कहा था, like Hyderabad looked pretty active in the first half. Second half, they were not much was going on. The passes were erratic, like इधर उधर जा रहा था. It wasn't consistent. Obviously, like थोड़ा बहुत Jamshedpur was kind of getting into a little bit gear. Um, but again, like they didn't trouble at the best, but still, like I think it just was one of those games that both the teams just didn't play well.
Yeah, so you could see that there are really not many shots. At the same time, no
Hmm.
one had really good position. Passes भी ज्यादा नहीं हुए. That shows that no one really had the ball.
Yeah,
Right. So no one kept the ball. Even if they had the ball, they
they kept losing it
miss
consistently.
mispassed it. Yeah, they kept losing it, miss passes. So both the team did not perform well.
Yeah. So I mean, there's not much to add about today's game. Like अगर एक चीज बोल सकते हैं कि like Hyderabad actually started on a strong foot in the first half. Um, had a few opportunities, were not able to convert it. Jamshedpur kind of like first half in last 10 minutes they kind of clicked in. They tried to get in on Hyderabad. They had one good opportunity. जो goal post को लग के then Ashish Rai cleared it up.
Yeah, both the teams actually. Yeah, both the teams actually hit the woodwork. So
Yeah, I mean, comparatively, Hyderabad had more chances in that sense in the first half. But second half,
yeah,
I think Hyderabad and Jamshedpur didn't have a rhythm going on. But I think last 10, 15 minutes of the second half, Jamshedpur again kind of got into rhythm, took few shots and chances. We'll come to that kaise hua wo sab once we start looking at the player
yeah,
rating.
right.
But yeah, so they kind of clicked in. But overall, both the teams clearly disappointing. They both grabbed a drop, 1 point each. But I think each team could have done better.
Sure, definitely both of them could have done better.
Yeah. Alright, so देखते हैं प्लेयर रेटिंग्स में से. So पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं अपने गोलकीपर कट्टिमनी से. He obviously had a really good crucial save on Vasquez around 87th minute में. I thought that वो तो चले गया अंदर. But at the same time, I mean, he was like, he didn't have much trouble, but एक जगह पे, I think in first half, when he tried to clear the header over Steven Easy का header, I think he completely misjudged it, and he was lucky
Yeah,
कि वो goal post लग के and Ashish Rai was there to clear it up on the rebound.
yeah. So fumble हुआ था एक दो बार.
Mhm.
Otherwise, he was more or less not trouble much.
बिल्कुल.
ज्यादा काम भी नहीं था. तो या एक दो अपॉर्चुनिटी आए थे. वास्किस का अच्छा था
Mhm.
स्टॉप. एंड अदर टाइम्स ही कुड हैव डन बेटर.
Yeah, very crucial stop. So yeah, 6.5 rating sounds good for him. ज़्यादा कुछ trouble नहीं था. Whatever came, I think one that came in his way, he handled it well. But I hope like he becomes a little bit more consistent. I think एक चीज अच्छा लगा Katimani says like as soon as he got the ball uh, into the transition, जब he was looking for the players, he would like quickly release the ball for the players. So he was doing few things. He's getting into the groove. जैसे हमने कहा like he was a substitute, but he's getting more chances. So hopefully he starts more into growing into the game.
Yeah, so there is one more rumor. Club hasn't finalized it, but there is one more rumor that Subrato Polka deal with East Bengal is more or less done.
Okay, so yeah,
So I
when
think
that happens,
Katimani will be the first choice going forward,
yeah. So whenever that
unless we have a big signing for goalkeepers.
बिल्कुल. So whenever that happens, we'll take a look at it. जैसे हमने कहा, like we really don't focus much on the rumors, but
Yeah,
whenever things get finalized, we'll take a look at that. But yeah, but for now, Katimani seems like he's improving. But again, like hope he gets more consistency. Ashish Rai,
sure.
again, hardworking, bilkul, up and down running. He was there to save Hyderabad in the first half with that rebound clearance. Second half, I felt sorry for him because jab Liston Kolaso aaye, he was left on himself, like running up and down. Uh, and Jamshedpur kind of took chances on him, like right side of the Hyderabad, like both trouble caused Kia, where the balls were coming in. Uh, and that's because not of him, like just because like he didn't get much help.
Yeah, so Colaso has been, the usual suspect of leaving his partner alone.
Bilkul.
So he is not really contributing much in terms of defense. So
Yeah,
Ashish Rai is more, almost the entire season has been, fighting alone on the right flank.
bilkul.
When Pujari was there, he had some backup, but yeah, Yasir and Colaso are not helping him much.
Yeah, I mean, I think
So
Yasir, at least आपने देखा like he was helping it out in the first half. He came back, he was tracking it, but Colasola was like completely disappeared. All right, so
yeah,
yes,
so he should get help.
bilkul. He needs more help on that
Otherwise,
side.
he cannot sustain. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I think the 7 rating sounds good with him.
yeah,
Okay, so yeah, Akash Mishra, I think I'll say he was like a man of a match performance again today.
definitely for me.
Defensively, very good. Going in attack, very good. Uh, he did everything right. He just doesn't put his foot wrong. The only concern for me with Akash Mishra is when is he going to get rest? Because we have played 13 games, he has played every single minute, and we have 14th game coming up soon in few days. So it's a lot of work on his legs. So I think that's the only concern. Ki like is he going to get rest? अगर rest मिलेगा तो like who's going to be his back, like how the backup will perform. So those are some concerns. And other than that, not much to complain about him.
Complain about there is nothing to talk average about him also. So he
बिल्कुल
has been doing very good. So it is all praise for him
yeah
since game one. I don't think other than Rahul KP anyone has troubled him yet, right?
yeah
So yeah, very good performance from him in this game as well, and that beautiful run around 75th or
yeah
70th
around
minute.
between 75th 77th minute में बहुत सही run था. It was just sad that कि attack में ज़्यादा help नहीं मिला इसको. Like he ran that entire thing.
Yeah,
It just went like the opportunity got wasted because attack में कोई आया नहीं. Like no one was able to like help him out. He just went by himself.
yeah, but we have been seeing this frequently from Akash Mishra. Almost
बिल्कुल.
one run each game. Almost not every game, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
बिल्कुल.
at least 80% of the games may he had made that a
That
run
one run, yeah,
alone.
absolutely.
Yeah, but there is no one to take it forward.
I think that's the biggest problem for Hyderabad.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, so बिल्कुल 7.5 बढ़िया है उनके लिए. अब आते हैं साना सिंह. Defensively great, amazing, good passing, like बहुत बहुत बढ़िया pass किया था back से, like he was doing a really solid job. ज़्यादा trouble नहीं किया, but whatever was put in front of him, he was there. Jamshedpur, they were taking shots outside the box. He was cleaning up. He was there right in front of the goalkeeper to clean up everything. So they kept the pocket clean for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, so he was confident, right, in
Indeed.
terms of ball passing also, and nothing came as a threat to him. But whenever he got the chance, he did very well. So I think it's a solid performance from defense. Actually, entire defense.
Yeah. All right. So next, ODI India. बिल्कुल again really good performance from him. Very solid. Uh, दोनों का combination बहुत बढ़िया है. So like क्योंकि जब साना सिंह पीछे जाते तो I mean सामने जाते तो ODI India is there to cover up, and like, obviously like he's one of the biggest help for Ashish Rai also. Like he comes back on the right side and helps him out. So he's been
Yeah.
all over. He's been really good too.
Yeah, exactly. He has been all over. That is the right word. So even when no one is there in central defensive midfield area, he goes front, clears the ball, and comes back immediately. So his understanding of the game is pretty, you know, very good. And yeah, he has been very solid in the back line.
बिल्कुल. So yeah, our defense was excellent again today. No doubt about it. Midfield में है like Hitesh Sharma again, the good performance from him. The only complaint from my end toward on him is basically जब attack में जाते हैं तो he kind of feels lost. I think that's something that he has to start building it when he comes into the final third. But he has good moves. He creates attack. He creates chances. जैसे अपने like first shot आया था, जो first opportunity आया था Joel Kenisi को, that was a pass that he made it to Aridane, and Aridane assisted the chance. Unfortunately, like uh, obviously goalkeeper भी बड़े बढ़िया थे जमशेदपुर के लिए. He had some crucial saves. But yeah, I think Hitesh Sharma का वो एक complaint है मेरी तरफ से, like once he gets into that final third, he has to be a little bit more proactive, not think too much, like just make simple pass with the ball, or just find the next person, or just go for the ball, just don't look at the ball. So other than that, I
Yeah.
think,
So
yeah, other than that, I think I'm happy
yeah.
with him.
Right. So I have exactly the same complaint for him. Going front, he has no clue what to do. Otherwise, he is solid in front of the defense,
Yeah.
right? So he is not a big personality, but still he is not troubled with many players, right?
Yep.
So link up play बहुत अच्छा करते हैं
बिल्कुल.
between defense and midfielders.
Yeah, and और
Ball
सामने जाके
rotation
प्रेस
अच्छे
भी
से.
करते हैं, जैसे आपने देखा आज, लाइक जब उसने इजी को प्रेस किया था,
Yeah.
they kind of misfumbled the ball. Joel Kenisi को आया था, but Kenisi kind of took like 1-2 minute touch and the ball kind of went away. But he's doing what he needs to do. But again, like that's something that
या डिफेंसिव एरियाज में अच्छा खेलते हैं
yep.
बट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड उनको मतलब
I think
ही इज
going
क्लूलेस
forward,
बेसिकली गोइंग फ्रंट.
like going forward is also good. But when he comes to that final third, I think वहाँ पे उनका problem है कि like he has to work on that.
या
Okay. So yeah, उनके लिए 7 rating बिल्कुल सही है. Next है Roland Dahlberg. Kind of surprise start. जैसे हमने कहा, like Sastre, I think maybe he had a knock or injury issue. So he played in Sastre's role. ज्यादा कुछ देखने को मिला नहीं. I mean, I kind of have to see maybe एक और बार कि इनका क्या था, like, but honestly, like जितना टाइम खेला है इनका, like I didn't see much going on.
या सो बेसिकली कहीं दिखे भी नहीं.
Yep.
आई थिंक ही वाज प्लेइंग आउट ऑफ पोजीशन तो उनको
Yeah,
शायद पोजीशनिंग भी उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि किधर जाना है क्या करना है, राइट?
yeah,
तो या प्रोबेबली अटैकिंग एरियाज में ही कुड हैव डन बेटर बट सीडीएम में तो बिल्कुल ही स्कोप नहीं है इनके लिए.
yeah,
So instead of playing him, I think it was better playing some other, probably Sahil Tavora or someone like that, because they have played in defensive role for at least few minutes, right?
hmm,
So Roland का तो already he was getting in touch, उसको out of position भी खिला दिया इस बार.
yeah,
So it kinds of it kind of complicates his getting into the team and everything. तो basically मुझे लगता है ये मैनेजर का प्रॉब्लम था more than Roland contributing in that area.
yeah, yeah. I mean, जैसे
So
हमने कहा, like it looked like he was out of position. I don't think he ever played that role. And looks like जैसे हमने कहा, it was a last minute thing. Like शास्त्र के बजाय में डाल दिया था. बट मे बी लाइक
या
जैसे आप बोल रहे थे लाइक तवोरा को डाल देना था क्योंकि तवोरा हैज एन एक्सपीरियंस ओवर देयर बट आई
एटलीस्ट
गेस
कुछ मिनट्स के लिए है, लास्ट सीजन पूरा खेला है, तो एटलीस्ट ही कुड हैव बीन यूज्ड फॉर दिस गेम इंस्टेड ऑफ प्लेइंग रोलैंड आउट ऑफ पोजीशन। प्रोबेबली सेकंड हाफ में आके कुछ चेंज कर सकते थे, पता नहीं, इफ एंड बट्स बहुत है, बट या एवरेज परफॉर्मेंस फ्रॉम हिम।
बिल्कुल not much to see so
एवरेज
but
भी बोल नहीं सकते, इफ यू सी हिज हाइलाइट्स राइट,
yeah
what he has done for his previous teams, he is a very good creative player, but डिफेंसिव एरिया में तो बिल्कुल ही यूजलेस थे आज तो।
yeah I think he was just completely out of position and I think that's something that manager has to work on it because he just came into the team. It's going to take some time to get understand like the way team plays, so hopefully we get to see more of him. Agar apne MLS ke highlights dekhe, he's really wonderful player. So just give him some time. Hopefully it clicks for him soon.
Yeah.
All right. So next Kianese, again, like I think he was attack में he was there all over. Defense maybe इन्होंने help किया था थोड़ा बहुत. I think the only thing is like with him, I mean he's a striker, so he wants to he wants to score the goal. Obviously he's a bit selfish, but I think just he has to figure out when to be selfish and when to look for a pass or the player. And the other thing is जैसे आपने कहा like he always takes one too many touches. Like I think by his decision making, his decision on the ball is not the best at the moment, and that you could see. Like I think he had about like 3 shots or something, and एक था target पे. So yeah, so I think that's something that he has to work on.
I think that was also in within first 10 minutes.
बिल्कुल.
उसके बाद में he has been off target or not very useful. तो
Yeah.
रन्स अच्छा कर रहे थे, he looked lively, बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, बट एक दो टचेस थोड़ा ज्यादा ले रहे हैं, which is giving the defenders and goalkeepers time to block him.
Yeah.
तो उधर थोड़ा उनको काम करना चाहिए, थोड़ा जल्दी बॉल रिलीज कर दो या जल्दी शॉट मार दो, डोंट टेक टू मच टाइम ऑन, डोंट कीप द बॉल टू मच, है ना? So yeah, he's creating troubles, but he's not utilizing it to his best.
बिल्कुल. I think his judgment is still a little bit lacking. What to do with the ball, kabhi kabhi. Like he has an instinct to score always, which we don't blame him. That's what forwards love to do. But I think at times like he has to see like where can he, if he can find the pass, like make it an easy way to score. He has to look for that next person or make that next pass.
And especially as a second striker, he is doing a very good job. Only that last moment का decision making is
Yeah,
problematic for
अगर
him right
अगर
now.
बिल्कुल जैसे आप कह रहे like if he had gotten himself on the score line, I think he would have been really, it would have been really good performance for him just because not getting on the score line and having that many chances and not converting kind of affects you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 6.0 is good for him. Next देखते हैं Halicharan. Oh, sorry, Yasir. Yasir was okay, I would say. Like I think 67 minute को इनको
Yeah,
निकाल दिया.
okay is the right
Yeah, 67 मिनट में
word
निकाल
to
दिया
sum
था.
up his performance.
He was थोड़ा बहुत हेल्प कर रहा था डिफेंस में आशीष राय को. Like he was helping him out little bit. जब फ्री किक लेते तो again like it's not good. It's not a good quality. Like the ball doesn't even get to players. जैसे आपने देखा एक शॉट एक फ्री किक लिया था. I think so. I think तीन लिए. एक तो बहुत अच्छा याद है कि like he just put it over the goal post and I think players was looking at him like what is that? So I think that's something that
Yeah.
I guess he's working on it at the training, but it's not getting reflected. And that's something that either maybe it's time that he is not the right person for it. किसी और को डाल दो, या maybe he just needs to work on it more.
Actually, only one free kick I could remember from him, which was really very good, is the goal from Aridane. जब यासिर ने बहुत अच्छा बॉल डाला था, अरिडाने ने सिर्फ ऐसा हेड को टच किया
I think
और
वो
गोल चला
second
गया.
game था शायद ना.
या सेकंड गेम,
I think it was
सेकंड गेम ही
against
था.
Bangalore.
आई थिंक बैंगलोर का गेम था वो.
Yeah,
So
so I think
apart from that, we really did not see any useful
बिल्कुल.
free kicks from him, nor did we see any useful corners, right?
Absolutely.
Nor useful crosses.
Yeah.
तो काम करना चाहिए उस पे. डिफेंसिवली आप कितना भी हेल्प कर लो, गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अगर क्रिएटिव नहीं है तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल.
बट या बहुत अच्छे पोजीशंस में जा रहे, बॉल ले रहे, रन्स मार रहे, फॉरवर्ड को पासेस अच्छा दे रहे, वो सब काम अच्छा है. बट या एंड प्रोडक्ट नहीं है.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think Six is good. Jitna khela unhone, like I think he has done some good things, but I think as a person who's going to be stepping up to take the free kicks and corners, you have to do better job with that.
या
All right. So next देखते हैं Halicharan. Other good game from him. बहुत बढ़िया shot मारा था जब राणे ने he was able to like clean it up. Defensively बिल्कुल बहुत like I think इनका और आकाश मिश्रा का बहुत सही है, like you know one comes back the other goes front, so that combination इन दोनों का बहुत बढ़िया है. Very hard working. The good game from him. I wish he was on the goal score line.
Yeah, so he hit the good woodwork. So there's one more for him. I
No
think
नहीं वो
till now
directly तो नहीं
there
था,
have been
वो
four
अंदर का था goal.
woodworks.
That
हाँ,
actually
डिफ्लेक्ट होके गया था.
गया था.
डिफ्लेक्ट होके गया था. But I think till now he had some four woodworks.
Yeah.
So even if 50% भी convert हो जाते तो अभी पता नहीं ये top Indian goal scorer होते.
बिल्कुल.
But yeah, so yeah, he has been consistent throughout the season. I don't remember a bad game from him.
Mhm.
So yeah, very good performance. And left side is pretty much solid for Hyderabad right now.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
हरिचरण बैकअप जाते हैं आकाश के लिए. जब आकाश आगे जाता आकाश तो है ही लेफ्ट साइड में.
या आई थिंक दोनों का
प्रॉब्लम तब
कॉम्बिनेशन
हो
बहुत
जाता है
बढ़िया
जब
है. बिल्कुल.
आकाश ओवरलैप मारते हैं और काउंटर हो जाता है ना.
या
तो सन्ना सिंह इज he doesn't really go into that positions to defend.
या
तो वो एक vulnerable टाइम रहेगा हैदराबाद के लिए. उधर थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज इट इज प्रीटी मच सॉलिड लेफ्ट साइड.
या 7 उनके लिए बिल्कुल सही है. Obviously next है Aridane. Hard working. He was breaking in between the lines, like पीछे जा रहे थे, defense में help कर रहे थे, working on building the attack. ज़्यादा goal scoring opportunity इनको नहीं मिला. It's just a change in how they're looking at it, giving Kenisi more opportunity to score the goal. Or it's just that he's not 100% yet. It's tired
No,
legs.
no, I think that is the game plan right now.
Yeah,
कि Aridane will go forward and occupy the defenders.
yeah.
वो बहुत बड़े पर्सनालिटी है तो इजीली एक दो को तो कवर कर ही लेंगे.
Mhm.
That will create some space for Kenisi who can be deadly going up front. बट वो लैकिंग है थोड़ा. अभी Kenisi का लैकिंग है तो Aridane का जो एफर्ट है वो अभी एवरेज ऐसा लग रहा है.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. I think
बट
that's one
इफ
thing.
इट मटेरियलाइजेस देन Aridane को अपन वो वाओ हैरिकेन ऐसा करके बोलेंगे. इंडियन हैरिकेन टाइप ऐसा बोलेंगे. बट वो कन्वर्ट नहीं हो रहे गोल्स में. दैट
Yeah,
इज द मेन प्रॉब्लम.
बिल्कुल. And that's actually creating a problem because Hyderabad अगर Aridane वो position में जाएंगे, if Aridane was in Kenny's position, I think he would have maybe had like one goal at least today. Uh, and that's something
या
that's missing, and
एंड
that's something
ऑल्सो
is
सेट
missing for
पीसेस को
Hyderabad
थोड़ा
today.
इम्प्रूव करना. सेट पीसेस को थोड़ा इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए. जैसे अपन प्रेडिक्शन के टाइम पे भी बोले थे प्लेइंग 11 प्रेडिक्शन में
Mhm.
कि सेट पीसेस पे वर्क करना चाहिए. Only then we could clinch winners at least in these type of games like Odisha and Jamshedpur.
Yeah,
कि अगर फील्ड गोल्स नहीं हो रहे तो एटलीस्ट सेट पीसेस से तो एक आध विन इधर उधर से ले ही सकते हैं.
yeah.
या
Okay, so that was our starting lineup rating. फिर आए थे like some substitutes were made. Listing Colasso और साहिल तंवर आए थे 67th minute में. Um, तब और एंड संडाज आए थे 82nd मिनट में कियनीजी के लिए. तो पहले शुरू करते हैं कोलासो से. He played close to about 25 plus minutes. And actually इनके आने के वजह से थोड़ा problem, like obviously the one big issue
डिफेंसिवली
with
प्रॉब्लम हो
Liston.
गया था.
Yeah, the one big issue इनका है कि like he keeps losing the ball, and जब he loses the ball he doesn't realize to track back. But I don't know, he just thinks that he lost the ball and he feels bad about it. Or he expects someone to clean up for it. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but that creates a problem. क्योंकि अगर आप देखेंगे गेम में after he came, left side बहुत right side of the Hyderabad बहुत problematic हो गया क्योंकि there are a lot more runs made by Jamshedpur on the right side. They were Ashish Rai के लिए problem हो रहा था क्योंकि he was running up and down by himself. They were able to put some crosses into the box. One of the crosses was 87 minute में जब Vasquez ने लिया था and Katimani was able to stop it. So that's a bit problem. Colasso is not offering much. I think attack maybe like again he was very wayward. He was trying to take 2-3 players at the same time instead of looking for a simple pass. एक बढ़िया सा shot मारा. I don't know if it came from Katimani, it came from midfield. Like बहुत बढ़िया ball था like आया. But he was I don't know, he was trying to like juggle or something, or he lost the ball, and that was a transition that led into almost into our अपने end में. So very inconsistent.
Yeah,
It makes sense that he doesn't start because of his inconsistency. When you know you cannot rely on him, like you don't know which version of Liston you will see. Uh,
yeah,
maybe you'll see like a good Liston जैसे हमने नॉर्थ ईस्ट पे देखा था जहाँ पे इन्होंने आते ही 2 goal score कर दिए. Yeah, you'll see a Liston that you saw today who doesn't offer much, but once he loses the ball, he just loses the ball.
yeah. I don't understand because modern football, mein, if you lose the ball, you go and fight for it to win it back,
बिल्कुल.
right? So we do not see that hunger from him to win the ball back for the team.
Yeah.
He is only expecting someone else to give him balls,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he will go and do some magic up front. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Magical लगता है जब आप successful हो, but if you fail, it looks amateurish.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say pretty average.
Very
Say
disappointing, I'll say.
yeah, disappointing bowler. Yeah.
बिल्कुल. Alright, साहिल तवोरा आए थे रोलैंड के लिए जहाँ पे जैसे आपने पहले बोला था, instead of Roland, Sahil Tavora should have started over there in the first place. So, but he was
Yeah,
brought
मतलब
in again.
better. Yeah, from what we have seen, साहिल better कर सकते थे उनकी वजह से,
Yeah,
उनके जगह पे.
yeah. So he came
So
in 67 minutes for Roland. वो spot में उन्होंने खेला. So was not much to see. Again, इनको भी like around 25 plus minutes मिला. He had few touches, but
yeah,
nothing
तो
that was
जब से
prominent.
वो चेंज हुआ था, जब से वो यासिर का लिस्टन का चेंज हुआ था, हैदराबाद वर नॉट रियली कीपिंग द बॉल
Yeah,
and they were losing the ball to Jamshedpur and mostly Jamshedpur had the ball, right? तो
बिल्कुल.
साहिल टावरा को ज्यादा कुछ करने मिला नहीं
Mm-hmm.
since he came on.
Yeah.
तो yeah, I wouldn't say कि कुछ कर पाई है, सिग्निफिकेंट तो था ही नहीं कुछ.
और नेक्स्ट है फ्रांस अंदाजा. ये आए थे 82nd मिनट में फॉर केनीजी. ज्यादा कुछ देख नहीं पाए. जस्ट टू लेस ऑफ अ टाइम टू सी, बट गुड टू नो दैट he can play. 10 minutes or 15 minutes जो इन्होंने खेला with extra time was at least was a good welcome back for him. So hopefully he builds on that, and maybe we'll get to see more
Yeah,
of him. We
at
need
least
more
there
of
is
him.
hope now.
Absolutely, we need more of him in for the next 7 games.
Yeah.
All right, so यह है पूरा हैदराबाद का रेटिंग. जैसे हमने कहा, like a little bit disappointing performance against Jamshedpur. Had an opportunity to grab 2 more points, 3 points entirely, but just went with 1. That kind of puts a little bit pickle. जैसे हमने कहा, like अगर आप 4th place के लिए देखेंगे, there are quite a few teams that's competing for the 4th place. But that said, Hyderabad का next game है 28 जनवरी को, obviously 7:30 बजे. They're playing against Bengaluru. So Bengaluru again, जैसे आपने देखा, they're not doing that well. Let's see what Hyderabad can do against Bengaluru. And yeah, and we'll definitely meet you for the pre-game analysis. But that said, we'll end our post-game analysis over here. Thank you, Naval. And yeah, and make sure everyone to subscribe to Playing 11 Football. If you have any questions, comments, you can just message us on Twitter, or you can put your comments on YouTube and let us know. Thank you, Naval.
Sure. Thanks, Sudhir. Bye. Bye.